I guess today is officially the first day of getting back to normal after the new year, the Christmas celebrations, all this late nights and early mornings and all this kind of routine trashing stuff. It's Thursday the 2nd, 11:44. I'm just about to go into a Zoom call with my accountants, Boffix, and speak about the potential of becoming a limited company. On my last video, I went through some figures, which a lot of you seem to really quite enjoy to see the insight and the background of that. And as mentioned in the video, which some people seem to have missed or skipped over, I know my figures are not quite ready for limited company status just yet. But as I mentioned, I've put very little effort into the things that I've been doing in some of them. I've been putting little effort into eBay and Vinted and focusing more on YouTube just while I get a routine down. And now I think I've got it. The figures that I've made with the half-ass effort shows what I can do if I put the effort in. And I've got the previous years as well. The year before that, my turnover on I think just eBay alone was like 40 grand. And my turnover before that was 36. But the year before that, it was a lot of consignment stuff. So I'm very aware of what I can do, as well as YouTube, and now Vinted is here as well. One of the more inviting things about a limited company, which is what the phone call's about today, to clarify some things, is the fact that I can pay myself a wage, guaranteed. So obviously I'll keep that bit hovering near the tax bracket thing where you pay more tax, and then I'll take out dividends at a lower percentage tax rate. I know the business needs to be profitable before you can do that, but that's my plan. I'm doing all of this in preparation. So I'll tell you a bit more about that phone call as and when it happens. I'm going to log in the next 14 minutes, so I'll give you a bit of insight after that. I think becoming a limited company is going to be the best option. People think it's crazy of me and they don't quite understand it, but that's my reasoning. It's not for now. It's for preparation. It's for later. It's to grow into. Mainly because of the benefits that I spoke about, the dividends and things like that. I might get off this phone call and they might say to me, Ricky, you're completely wrong. You've got no idea what you're talking about, which I don't, which is why I'm speaking to them, because they're very helpful and they're very knowledgeable. And they might say, leave it for a bit. And then I'll leave it for a bit. But that's what the phone call's all about. So if you are looking for a decent accountant and a decent software in order to track your earnings, people talk to me about how do you log your car boot stuff, how do you log and how do you work out, and I use QuickBooks alongside Boffix. I've got a link in the description down below. Right at the bottom, you'll see the Boffix section. There's also a discount code to go along with that. It is very cheap anyway, but stick that code in and you'll get another 50% off your first month. I can't recommend them enough. I've been using them for the last 5 years. That's another thing people keep talking about as well. They said about I'm paying for an accountant for no reason if I'm a limited company now. I don't actually pay in cash for my accountancy. I've been in a partnership with QuickBooks and Boffix for the last 4 or 5 years, and I've been very grateful for them. Without having an accountant, I would struggle, I would suffer, because my brain just can't handle that kind of stuff. Do you know what I mean? And they take care of everything. They keep it very simple. I personally have never had an issue with them. I can't rate them highly enough for myself. So go check out the link down below, and I'm going to get on the call with them in a minute. And then we're going to go over a few sales that I've had over the weekend. Well, what is it today? Thursday. How's it a weekend? It's not a weekend. Over the last day. Oh my goodness. Sorry for the interruption. Thank you so much for watching another video. If, like me, you are one of these people that sometimes watch channels without subscribing because we do forget, can I ask that you consider subscribing today? It is free and you can unsubscribe whenever you like. Thank you so much, and back to the video. Let's kick straight off. £17.72 for these Gore-Tex Clarks. I saw these in the charity shop for, I'm pretty sure, £8, and I saw that sold on eBay was going from around 25 to 30. I listed them for that. I wasn't getting any sniffs, so I moved them over to Vinted, lowered the price, and they sold £17 something. So a nice little double up and a bit for that one. And I don't mind those kind of turnovers. 8 into 16, you know, after fees, etc. Obviously Vinted, there's no fees there. So if it was eBay, it'd need to be 8 into what? 22 or something like that, because I handle the postage there as well. 8 into 16 double up is fine for me. Don't mind that. Obviously I want bigger. We all want bigger, but that's okay. £18.37 for this Scoffle shirt. These are all Vinted, by the way. These do sell quite well over on eBay for like £29.99, 30 quid. That's a penny difference there, mate. About 30 quid. But they sit for ages. I listed this and sold it the same day. £17 what? £18.37. I think that's including the weird little bit of 50p that Vinted give you for some reason. Scoffle is a very good outdoorsy brand. Hunting, shooting, that kind of thing, fishing. They do some really nice jackets. If you can find a Scoffle jacket, 9 times out of 10, and I mean 9 times out of 10 without an exaggeration, they're going to be worth good money. Scoffle. Keep an eye out for that. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. It just sounds fun to say it. Scoffle. Scoffle. £9.99. Sega Mega Drive games. We've got Krusty and Gladiator Olympics, whatever it's called. Global Gladiators, not Olympics. Listed them both together as a pair for £9.99, and Christopher's picked those up. He said, huge fan of the channel. Hope you have an absolutely epic 2025. I hope you and everybody else does as well, Christopher, mate. I appreciate the pickup. Strawberry jams, but my Glock don't. Picked up this t-shirt from Temu or TikTok shop, one of those massive Chinese marketplaces, for about £8, because I like the quirky stuff. I'll put a screenshot up, of course. Come on, Ricky, you can do this. I think I paid $8.99 for it. Sold it for $5.99. Just because I like the graphic, I just don't like the colour. It just doesn't suit me. I don't feel comfortable in it. I feel comfortable in black. I think I'm depressed. Yeah, really nice little sale, that one. Even though I lost money. O'Neill scarf, paid £2, sold it for $5.99. £5.99. £6. Sold it for £6. I picked up a big tub of stuff the other day, didn't I, from my stockpile. I went live and I was listing it. Most of this stuff is actually listed and sold from there, to be honest. And that's it for the vintage stuff. Apart from these, I didn't sell these, I didn't buy these, but I'm still responsible for packing them. Emma bought these about 2 years ago. She had 2 years worth of use out of them. Paid 50, sold them, no, paid 60, I think, sold them for 50 after 2 years. I reckon I could have squeezed out the 60 of them. But she does well. But anyway, every time she sells something, I get a fucking text message. You need to pack these. I'm just checking the time. Oh my God. I've got something you need to pack for me. So I have to pack all of her vintage stuff. And that's it for Vinted. eBay, we have sold 2 things. One of them has just sold, and the other one is this. This is a shell umbrella. It's a shooting stick, so you can dig it in the ground and fold this out, and it's a seat as well, but it's also an umbrella. The canopy is actually really quite faded. There are a couple of little holes in there and stuff, but it's a piece of history, so somebody still wanted it. I paid £1 for this from a car boot sale. We've sold it for £21 all in. Quite cheap, I think, but still, nice little healthy profit. Just a really nice piece. I imagine that'll be displayed somewhere. They'll open it up and probably hang it from the ceiling or something if they've got that kind of place. The address did look quite, you know, nice. So hopefully that's what they're going to do. £21 all in. And then this just sold. I don't think it's going to be too far because I only listed it the other day. So it's going to be in one of these boxes just here. And there it is. Bargain for somebody this. The camera's there, not there. Bargain for somebody this. Philips Steam and Go. Again, owes me nothing. A lot of this stuff that I'm at now is my stockpile. I've sold most of it. I've either bought it in bundles and made my profit, and these are the things that are left over. So not a lot here owes me much money at all. Not much of it's fresh stock. So I can almost look at these as like 100% profit. This is sold for £23 all in. I just took an offer. I had it listed for £29.99. Took an offer of £23 because I was at my laptop and it came in. So I thought, yeah, we'll take it. And that's eBay done. Vinted and eBay for the last couple of days.
Businesses like that sort of from, because
I don't know.
The tax rate that you get incurred at dividends is pretty low.
8.7, I think, or something.
8.75 up until 50 grand. That's obviously on top of your salary that you'll get through as well. And we can certainly facilitate getting that all set up for you. And obviously you've got corporation tax, which works a bit differently to self-employed, but essentially that's just your tax on your profits.
Yeah, as I say, these are all things that I just need to kind of learn as we go.
So it typically takes a couple of weeks or so to actually get incorporated, and then there'll be a few documents that will be waiting for just having details like your company UTR, your authentication code, all stuff that obviously we just need to do your filings and whatnot.
Yeah, this is a brand new journey for me. Even the sole trader, but I've been absolutely winging it. You guys have been so good to me. So this is going to be a whole new thing as well, but I'm really set on learning all the business side of things now.
Of course, it does change a little bit for limited companies as well. Like what you'd call drawings would actually have an account called Director's Loan Account.
Yeah, my friend's limited with you guys as well, and he showed me his screen because he's doing a hell of a lot more than me.
Sure.
But I was like, he's talking about dividends and directors' loans, and I went, fucking what?
Yeah, trust me, it is a lot more scary sounding than it actually is.
Well, no, I've got you guys plus him to talk to.
Yeah, exactly.
And then eventually I'll go like this. Eventually, I'll meet in the middle and go, got it. Yeah,
awesome. Anything more on your end while you've got me, Ricky?
There's probably 1,000 things, mate, but it's one of those things where we would be here all day and I'll never get around to it. So I'm going to say no for now, and then anything that comes up, I'll just run it by and see if I can get the answer.
Absolutely. Just feel free to book another meeting or pop us an email. Either of those works, and we'll help to get back to you as soon as we can. And as I say, if anything else pops up, just feel free to give us a shout, okay?
All right, dude. You have a good day, mate.
Yes, you too, mate. Take care. Bye-bye.
So there we go then. Lots to think about, lots to understand and figure, and oh my God, it's just a minefield for me. It's so complicated. These sort of things fry my poor little brain. But I think it's the right thing to do after hearing that. I think it's the right thing to do. So we're going to do it. I guess we just have to stay tuned and see what happens, won't we? Hopefully it's the right move. I think it is. I think I'm just being nervous because it's something new. And as mentioned, I know that I'm not quite, it's not really worthwhile as such with the figures that I'm at. But I am a partner with QuickBooks and Boffix, so my accountancy fees are not what you would think they are. That's why I have the link in my description down below all the time. So you go and check it out. Get yourself a nice little bargain on there. So all those things are covered. Do you know what I mean? They're all sort of, I've thought about all these things. Preparation. I'm not there, but it's in preparation. And as James mentioned as well, I don't want to be bitten. I don't want it to creep up and go boom, and there we are. So I'm going to do it. Oh, nervous, but also excited. Right, I need to go and do some work. I need to pack this stuff up. I've got no idea. I can't even remember the concept of this video now. But thank you ever so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope this. No, it's the 2nd of January today. 363 more days of absolute phantasmicism. Fantastic. Love you. Bye.